2NURFM News for our sponsor, Cartier Jewellery. Always unique, always quality. Toronto Town Square.
It's 2 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Edie Diemar with 2NURFM Hunter News. Newcastle Railway supporters are eagerly awaiting the verdict of today's hearing at the Supreme Court. The court will decide whether to implement an injunction on the Boxing Day removal of the line between Wickham and Newcastle. Save Our Rail demonstrators are at the hearing, and the Greens joined community members on a trip from Central to Newcastle Station this morning as a demonstration of the line's necessity. Greens MP Davis Shoebridge says he hopes the court will listen to the community.
Well, I know that Save Our Rail are very much pressing to get a decision on the injunction, and it's clearly urgent that matter be determined before Boxing Day. But of course, it's not my job to speculate on the outcome. But I will say this, I wish them extremely well in their proceedings today.
The hearing is continuing into the afternoon. Calls have been raised for petrol savings in Sydney to be matched by the Hunter retailers this holiday season. Current prices in the state capital for regular unleaded fuel have fallen as low as $1.12 in some independent petrol stations, while more than half fall below $1.18 per litre. However, the Hunter prices remain above $1.30 on average. NRMA Director Carl Loades says the holiday season is an important time to watch fuel prices.
There's a big increase in people on the roads particularly post-Christmas when they head away on holidays. The cost of living in the Hunter has increased, so every cent, every $1 improvement makes a big difference. So that's why NRMA is fighting to get petrol pricing reduced by at least 10 cents a litre from the current best price of just under $1.30.
The actions of 4 redhead lifesavers during a rescue mission to save ski paddlers marooned in dangerous waves have been recognised through the New South Wales Rescue of the Month Awards. Last month, lifesavers Tim Foran, Mark Eyre, Chris Bird and Jeff Rodway risked swimming in waves up to 3 metres to rescue 4 people clinging to rocks after they lost their skis. The club says the award is a great honour to the team, but donations are needed to cover the $20,000 damage bill sustained after an inflatable rescue boat used to rescue the paddlers capsized. The project to drag sand from the Swansea Channel will also see the restoration of sand dunes along 9 Mile Beach. Clearing the waterway for boat users will now improve the coastal landscape by stabilising the dunes that have been damaged by erosion, as well as protect Belmont Golf Club located behind the dunes. Hunter chairperson for New South Wales Boat Users Association, Frank Downing, says everybody wins.
The traditional owners of the Aboriginal community will be overseeing the planting out of those dunes, so the dunes will be shaped and planted with grasses and hopefully will become more stable and protect the golf club. So look, it's good news all round. It's good news for the boating people in the Swansea Channel. It's good news for the environment because the coastal environment gets a boost.
Swansea residents may struggle to get ice this Christmas if the council shuts down Swansea Ice Machine. Council believes this machine on Pacific Highway is operating outside the obligations outlined in its development consent, but has stopped short of asking the owner to cease operation. Ice Machine owner Pete Spiropoulos says that it should be the busiest time of year for him.
The issue is at the moment they've sent a letter out they're going to give me a court order to cease operation. So and if I disagree, I'll go to Land Environment Court. They gave me the same court order before. They made me shut down and do a full formal DA assessment, which I did, and I followed all their stuff, but I've got no more money left.
Hunter residents concerned over local road safety have been answered by New South Wales Government's new $1.6 million grants initiative. The grassroots program encourages people to implement road safety initiatives such as spreading awareness of the dangers of drink and drug driving by applying for grants. Grants range from $5,000 to $30,000 and are the latest additions of the government's package of safety measures, including a website, information hub for parents and kids, young adult driver courses and the Plan B alternative transport campaign. Applications for grants close February 21st. 80% of Australian adults have shown support for a ban of solarium tanning in the Hunter from the beginning of next year. The Cancer Council surveys asked 6,300 people for their opinion on the blanket ban and found the results overwhelmingly in favour. Solarium tanning exposes the body to UV radiation, which increases the risk of skin cancer to users. Cancer Council Regional Manager Shane Connell says they hope to see a reduction in melanomas as a result of the ban.
We'd like to see, obviously, a reduction in skin cancer rates, however mild that might be. But more importantly, I guess, is the message that we're sending to the community, that there's no need to go out and deliberately expose yourself to UV radiation for some sort of cosmetic purpose.
In finance, the All Orders is down 41.2 points at 53.73, and $1 Australian is buying 81.28 US cents. Now with sport, here's Iona McNabb.
Hunter football fans will today commemorate the life of former Socceroo and Olympian John Pettigrew. Pettigrew played 320 first-grade games, including representing Australia at the 1956 Olympics. Pettigrew spent the last 3 years battling illness. He was 80. Newcastle Jets midfielders Hayley Crawford and Emily Van Egmond have been selected for an interim Matildas squad in preparation for the 2015 World Cup. Meanwhile, the men's Jets team have parted with Northern Irish left midfielder Johnny Steele after signing a release. And finally, City United has taken the lead of the final round of the Maitland First Grade Cricket. Curry Weston, Northern Suburbs and Western Suburbs round off the top 4 spots. That's sport. I'm Iona McNabb.
2 in your RFM news time is 2:05.